All right, traders, what are we looking to possibly trade on Monday? We'll start with the SPY just to show you that we are holding up pretty darn well, the recent gains. And I'm going to go right into it because I've got a busy day ahead. So I'm going to crank this out today. SVFD, big volume. Closing above the open but off the highs. We're going to watch that one. NBTX, big rip on Friday and closing off the highs. Crazy action in that one, though. This isn't an errant tick. It actually did this. It went boom and all the way right back down, and then and then ripped and flagged the rest of the day. But you want to be careful with that one. We'll see what happens. See if it gives us an A+ setup. GFAI. I don't like this daily, but this one had such a pop after this huge gap down. Let's see. This would have been Wednesday. Had such a huge pop on Thursday from 488 to 875 intraday, and then kind of a narrow range on Friday. But because of this big move, you kind of get the sense that traders say, hey, this is way oversold, and they piled in. And it's holding up fairly well since then. So while the daily chart is pretty ugly, I think it could be beneficial to us day traders to watch for a setup. RDFN, big volume, pretty strong close. We're going to keep an eye on that one. Nerve actually kind of broke out on Friday. It's sad to say, it was flagging at the half, and you had another recent high, which was right here at 75. So everything about it made sense to me over the half, except that those little gaps between 5-minute candles, like nobody was trading. This thing hadn't traded hardly at all, and then when it broke, it didn't even do it. And then finally, people started to notice it. So it's super thin. That whole day, Friday, was only 1.1 million. So I don't know if it should be on watch, but I'll keep it on a chart. CWH had a big pop on Wednesday, inside day on Thursday, and then Friday went out kind of near the highs and topped at exactly 25 Friday, which makes it interesting, right, for you inflection point traders. And Thursday's high just 4 cents above that, and Wednesday's high 25.40, so 40 cents above. So over 25, maybe with an A+ intraday setup. GNRC had a gap up on Wednesday and then a red day on Thursday, and Friday kind of turning right back up again. I want to watch that one. CXAI was on bounce watch coming into Friday. It was basically at support, and it's a recent high flyer. That's why it's on watch. No trades in it on Friday, no setups, right? So we put it right back on bounce watch. TOP, I chuckle at this one because it's just such crazy action. $260 almost a few days ago. Now, that doesn't mean it should have been there. If you go back, this day was overdone, right? And then it did that. But anyway, now you're way back down, almost to where it started. And if you think about it, Thursday's high was 108, and now it's trading at 10.99. That doesn't mean I think, hey, it's worth 108. But what it does mean is shorts have kind of had their way now. I just view this as a trading vehicle and nothing else. If this sets up as a bounce play on Monday, I'm going to try a trade in it. All right. And then lastly, TWKS had a nice 2-day run on consideration of a taking private deal for the company. And now you've got a couple red days on much lower volume than when it pops. So that one, it's kind of in play because of that. So that one goes on watch too. All right, guys, I'm going to leave it at that. We'll add other gappers as we always do in the pre-market together. And let's find some good trades on Monday.